Alright, so here is my relay harness. I'm going to zoom out, actually. There we go. Okay, here's my relay harness. So I just have the relays taken out right now. So this is the harness with the two relays that you need to run the Dorman motors. So I figured out what I think to be the problem, and that is essentially called transient voltage spikes. So basically when the relays energize and then you let go of the switch, the relay circuit collapses. There's now a bunch of power sitting inside of that coil that has to go somewhere, so it backfeeds and it creates noise in the car, which screws with the auto drop. So what you can do is you can either buy relays that already have diodes built in, but those relays are like $10-15 a piece, or you can pick up a pack of flyback diodes. So these are like 20 for $1 and just solder them in. I would recommend most people probably just buy the relays just for simplicity. But if you want to go the hard route, which is how I always seem to end up doing things, you can add diodes to your circuit. So here's my harness. I can go over it real quick. So basically what I've done is I've created these bullet connectors that just plug into the factory harness. There's a big bulk ground, and then there's the plug that goes to the new Dorman style motor. So you can just, if your relays are the same as these, you can just match the colors. But the diode has to go across the coil. So I've soldered them in right there. So what I did was I depinned these plugs, just soldered the diode onto the back of the pin, and then clipped them back in. So the way that they work is normally when voltage is just sitting at the coil, they're not doing anything. But what happens is when the circuit collapses and that coil current has to go somewhere, it allows that coil current to basically flow back to the source. So instead of it sitting there, it can kind of go back instead of it spiking and creating that electrical noise. So I'm going to go put this back in the car and we'll see what happens.